To the first cases of the Omicron variant now detected here in Oregon, and that means you probably have questions about what this means for you and your family with how quickly it's spreading all throughout the world.
And with that in mind, Fox 12's Simon Gutierrez went looking for some answers. He joins us live in Northeast Portland with what he learned talking to an expert on infectious diseases. Simon?
Yeah, we had a long conversation with Dr. Marcel Curlin. He is, as you mentioned, an infectious disease expert at OHSU. We asked him to share the latest information he had about the Omicron variant and the potential impact on Oregon.
What can you say based on what we know right now about this variant, what we can expect to see in the coming weeks here in Oregon?
So I think what's going to happen is that we'll see a larger number of cases. The proportion of new cases that are happening are going to be due to Omicron here, just as has happened in other places around the world.
From what I understand, most of the cases that have been reviewed seem to be coming with less illness or less severe illness. Is that your understanding as well?
Yes, it is. And I think that it's a bit of a silver lining. There's a lot of anxiety about Omicron spreading, and justifiably so because of the high attack rates. But on the other hand, the earliest indications seem to be that it's causing less severe disease. That's not to downplay the potentially severe effects of COVID infection. Will still die due to Omicron. But if that trend continues and we have less severe disease as a result, that would really be a favorable development.
What do we know right now about the current vaccines that we have and how well they protect against this variant?
So the vaccines still provide protection. The protection is less than it was against the original strain of COVID that the vaccine was based on.
Do we have anything solid on percentages? I've heard 75% effective with the booster and maybe 50 or 30% effective with just the initial 2 shots. Is that about right?
Those numbers sound roughly about right, but we need to accumulate large numbers so that we can really assign accurate percentages.
Simon, some interesting language there from the doctor. He said a proportion of the new cases are expected to be Omicron. But will Omicron take over as the dominant strain, much like Delta did, the dominant strain of COVID-19?
Pete, that's certainly possible, but it's not clear at this point. In fact, some of the early modeling suggests that the Delta variant and the Omicron variant could actually coexist and be circulating at the same time. We'll get into that a little bit more coming up tonight at 6 o'clock. Reporting live in Northeast Portland, Simon Gutierrez, Fox 12 Oregon.